right, y'all. Hey, let's talk for a minute about how I worked at. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, and then I'll look it up and see if I can put the name in this video. But I worked at Academy Sports and Outdoors for 2 whole weeks. Let me tell y'all about this experience, because like I tell y'all, I can't make this stuff up, right? August, September, October. Back in August, I applied for a customer service position, working at home remotely with Academy. They called me in for an interview. When I got there, it was like they had this big job fair. It was hundreds of people there that day. And I was like, wow, are they really just doing this, massive, like, social meet and greet / let's group interview you? Or I was like, are they really hiring? Because when you go to those places and there's so many people, it's like, are they really hiring all these people? So I didn't expect to get hired on the spot, but I got hired on the spot. I had to go to a second interview in another room, and they said that everybody that made it into that second room would become an employee. I'm talking about hired on the spot. Like, literally open your phone, go through your email, get your acceptance letter from them, accept the wage, and go from there. So I did all of that. I walked out of there with a job. Thankful, because I've been driving Uber. I drove Uber all summer. And, due to it just putting a strain on me personally, I just, had some things, and I was like, I don't want to keep doing this. I was like, I got to develop a new plan for the fall. So the goal was to get a couple jobs, do a different couple shifts and work at home. Not a problem. So they told me that I would start September 7th. Now that was like the end of August. It was like a couple days. So I had done a background check. Background checks usually come back pretty fast for me, but I know a lot of things are delayed. So it took, after my start date came, it was like the week before my start date, which was like supposed to be the 7th of September. I emailed anybody that I could think that I had on my paper, telling me. So I told them, I said, hey, I'm a new employee. I haven't received any information on my background check. I'm just following up with you guys to see, when I'm going to start. What do I have to do? Because my start date is Monday, and that day was a Friday before the Monday. Never heard anything back from them. So about a week and a half later, I heard something back from them. I had just gave up then. I was like, oh, well, maybe they just decided not to hire me. I know I don't have anything on my background. I've had all kinds of different clearances with working with security in the past. So I know I don't have anything on my background. It shouldn't take that long. But who knows what happened, right? I'm just up in the dark with it. Like, well, let's move on. Somebody reached out to me a week and a half later and was like, hey, here's your packet, your welcome packet and all this stuff. And they just started bombarding me with all of these emails. And I was like, damn, now I went from having no emails to now to having 8 new emails in my inbox. So they had us come up to the corporate headquarters located in Katy, Texas. They had us come out there and do our I-9 and take care of our ID and things of that nature so they could have it on file. Now, they held us more than an hour, but they only paid us for an hour for being there, and they were supposed to pay us for mileage. I was supposed to get a check just for that. Today is October 15th, and today is the first time that I've gotten paid for anything. And I quit yesterday. So we started training all a week ago or so. I did the training online. Training was pretty good. Training, I just kept saying the guy is very patient. He's nice. He's answering everybody's questions. Things was good with the training. He had an assistant, a moderator helping him. We did it online. Other people in the class were having some serious technical problems, like computers not working, headsets not working, keyboards not working. I mean, things just not working. And I was just kept telling myself, like, I'm so glad I'm not one of these people that's going through all of this. Don't speak too fast. Friday, Tuesday, our training was supposed to be over. This Tuesday of this week. Our training was supposed to be over, and that Tuesday is when I caught all the hell. Why do I keep saying Friday? Was it Friday? The last day of our training, I caught hell. No, because it was the Friday before that. So a couple things I don't like about this company, they use so many different platforms. They send you all your stuff. You get 2 monitors, a keyboard, a little Dell router box is basically your hard drive, a headset. My headset was open when I got it, and I'm thinking, like, why would this company, not them, but whoever manufactured this stuff, Dell, why would they send out used headphones during the time like this, like during the panorama? They look new, but they were opened, and all the plastic in the receipts and all of the things that they used to close it was all inside this little box, but everything was open. So I was like, maybe they tested it or whatever, but I just thought that was strange. So they gave me all of this stuff. Everything was working good. And then when it got time for us to go into one of these platforms, they introduce you to, like, I'm not lying, like 7 platforms or something. Like, I know with most companies you have software and you usually have 2 or 3, like a property management system. Then you have like a couple other, we use this. But they have a different one to clock in, a different one to check your hours, a different one to check SKUs, a different one to look up orders, a different one for this, and then crossreferenceacademy.com. It's just so freaking much, and I'm like, all of this for $13 an hour. So the Friday came 2 days before the training ended. Everything was going well. They introduced a new platform, and I couldn't get into the platform, and I was like, oh, my first little technical woe. Like, okay, how am I handle this? Reached out to one of the moderators, and she gave me the information to IT. I called IT, and I promise you, everything with this job went downhill from there. They messed up stuff that wasn't broken. My email kept going out. I was on the phone like the whole shift. 3.5 hours here, 2.5 hours there. People from India calling me back. Cats, dogs, people in the back screaming, kids. This guy coughing, sneezing, snotting in my ear. Some lady, I can't understand what at all she's saying. I mean, I went through this from Friday, Monday, Tuesday. The straw that broke the camel's back for me yesterday was Thursday, when I was on hold with IT for over 3.5 hours between me talking to them on the phone and doing a virtual chat. I finally got into work. I finally got to work. I couldn't even email anybody. I would have to email my sorry ass supervisor. I would email my supervisor and try to keep her abreast of what's going on. Like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I clocked in on time. I'm here, but I have no access to nothing. Everything is down. All of my passwords don't work. Nothing is going right. I just wanted to let you know I'm not late. I'm here. She would send me a message back an hour and a half later, like, sorry, I was at lunch. Sorry, I was doing this and that. Please don't email me on the person from your personal email. Bitch, if I just told you that I cannot get into the platforms and I have zero access, why would you tell me not to communicate with you with outside email? Wouldn't you think, if I'm your and I've been a supervisor, assistant GM, all kinds of stuff, and I would rather one of my employees hit me up any way they can just to let me know that they ass showed up for work and that they on the ball to getting whatever is going on repaired. Why would you put me through that? So then yesterday, I finally get into this group and I tell the new person that I just met, that's supposed to be my team lead, that's been assigned over to me now. I said, I've been trying to get into the system. I couldn't even clock in on time because the system wouldn't even recognize me today. And like, we have this ping thing. Oh, I can delete this off of my phone now. The ping, you have to have the ping on your phone. It's tracking your area, where you are. It's verifying you. And then the thing got nerve enough to want to run while it's not being used. No, you can't have my permission to track me and run when I'm not using this system and not logging into Academy. No, you cannot do that. So I tell the lady I've been on hold, because at this time I start work at 12. At this time it was like almost 4 o'clock. And the thing about it is, to me, another thing is that if you know I'm on your team and it's 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock roll around, 2 o'clock, ain't you gonna call me and say, hey, where are you? Are you at work? What happened? Nobody at that place gives a damn. I I have been stuck out of these systems so many times, and nobody even called to. The first time it happened, the trainer lady called me. She was like, hey, are you joining us today? And I was like, yes, thank you so much for calling me. I was like, I can't get into anything. Everything is locked. Access denied. Here's all the error messages. Like, I'm legit. I take pictures of stuff with timestamps on it so you can see I'm not BSing you, and you can see that I'm here. Man, she was the only person that did that, and that was during my training. I didn't have any problems after that, though. So I thought everything was going to be good. Everything went haywire. So when I got into work yesterday, finally logged in 3 hours or so late, I told the lady everything that happened. Do you know, instead of her saying, is everything good now? Are we good to go? You know, damn, I'm sorry that happened to you. Just anything. You ain't even got to apologize. She said, you missed this meeting. You missed this. You missed that with Carol. You need to try to work on being on here. Oh, the straw that's breaking this camel strong back right now. No. So I told her, I said, I didn't do anything intentionally. I didn't miss anything. I'm telling you about the problem. So she wanted the tickets that was filed with IT, because I guess she didn't believe me and they needed proof. And I said, well, I got 10 to 12 tickets. Which one would you like? So I was like, do you want the high priority tickets or do you want regular tickets? Because every time somebody touched something, they ended up messing it up, and I had to get another ticket and get pushed to high priority. Or it was a mess. After she said that to me, and after all of that happened, I sat down and tried to take a woosah. I got into my computer. I cut everything on. I got up all in the platforms. I took a call. One of the calls worked out. I took another call. The whole screen froze up. I couldn't click on nothing. Nothing will work. And then they had nerve enough to see me on a call, and they started sending me chats as well to help other people. They sent me this angry customer. I couldn't get into the system. It was a hot mess. It's starting to rain. It was a hot mess, y'all. I sent the lady an email. I said, I have been very patient with this company in this entire process. Please let me know where I can send this equipment back to. You know, these lazy, unfit people still haven't told me where to send this stuff back to. I don't have no FedEx tracking number, prepaid label, nothing on where to send this stuff. If I'm telling you I don't want this job, I pack that stuff up right after. Hell yeah, I want my desk back. I want y'all unplug all of this stuff. I heard up and unplugged all this stuff, neatly packed everything back up, took pictures of everything. So don't y'all try to do me and tell me, oh, we didn't get everything, because I didn't took pictures of everything. Serial numbers, how I packed it, what it looked like in the box, how it looked sealed up. Because don't do me with this. I got off of that. I went to the bank today and I had to get some paperwork done at the bank. And the lady, I don't know why this lady told me that. Oh, maybe she was looking at my account. She was logged into my account. And she said, my daughter works at Academy. And I said, oh, that's nice. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. Your daughter worked there now. I said, well, does she work in the store or customer service remotely? And she's like, oh, in the store. And I said, well, that's good. She said, well, what about you? Do you like it? I said, I quit yesterday. And she said, oh, what happened? I told her, I said, it wasn't a good fit for me. You know, I ain't gonna put no darkness on their situation. Her daughter just got that job. But I told her, I said, it just wasn't a good fit for me. Too many technical problems and not enough good leadership. Because I'm telling you, I don't care what time I contacted my supervisor. She don't never get back with people. I contacted HR, and HR always got a message that kicks back that says, in my absence, please reach out to this person. Why are y'all never at work? Where y'all at? Happy hour? What is going on? Piss poor ass job, company, situation. I don't know. The only thing that I'm upset about is not being able to go get a discount on a firearm for myself for Christmas. That's it. So that's what happened to me. I worked there less than 2 weeks, less than 2 full weeks, and I gotta keep it pushing with something else. So I'll let y'all know what I figure out and what little gig is next. I got a lot of videos to put out to you guys, so I might want to get on this because I got about 4 or 5 videos to put out. Appreciate y'all listening to this situation. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Peace.